Good afternoon, Christina. My name is Bree from Northland Marketing. How are you doing today? I spoke with you earlier, and as promised, here is your analysis. I wanted to get on here real quick to go through your site in this video, do an audit, and show you personally what's holding your website back from being in the top 3 on Google. I'm going to jump in and start going through what we see and where we think you can get the most value. I'm going to mainly be going over 3 things you can do today to really bring value to your company and start outranking your competitors online. The very first thing I want to go over is your website and then what we call content. When someone searches for home remodeling CT, Google crawls the websites on the internet, searching and ranking the results. Google's looking for keywords. It's looking for what the site should be found for. When I go through your website, I see you have some great photos and a beautiful layout, but not a whole lot of content. You're going to want some catchphrase here or some main term. It's kind of just a blank picture and it almost looks unfinished. It makes me question whether or not I'm supposed to scroll down, okay? So you want some call to action or something important right here in the middle of this. Now, the reason I say your website is lacking on content because Google likes to see a minimum of 1,500 words. You guys have about 550 words on here. Adding those extra words in addition to the keywords you're trying to target is going to really make a difference in you being found on Google. Now, not only does Google come in and look at your site, but they actually read the content that's on your site. They're trying to see what services you offer, what locations you serve, and if those keywords are on your homepage here. So having those keywords on your homepage listed 10 to 15 times really ensures that Google is going to be able to find you. If we go to a search for home remodeling CT, we can see that they're running ads here. And this one guy here, he's running ads. Now this is called the Map Pack, and the top 3 listed here are the ones that receive a lot of the work because they're super easy to find and they're listed right away. The websites listed below here, these are called the organics, and the same things apply. You want to be on the front page and ideally within these top 3 positions so that the most amount of people are going to visit your website. Let's take a look at this first website here, Our House. We can see that it's a nice website. They have some content on here, but if you were able to get your website to 1,500, you would definitely be beating them out content-wise. All right, so let's talk about why they were listed first. This is a paid program I use to research websites called Ahrefs. I went ahead and put them into here so you can see what we're up against. The second thing I want to go over is UR and DR ratings. Now, these ratings are really important. They determine what number you fall in the Google search. A UR rating is a trust rating, meaning how much Google trusts your website. A DR rating, it shows how powerful your website is in the eyes of Google. These numbers are generally raised by backlinks here. We can see they have 576 overall backlinks coming from 187 websites. 157 of those websites are powerful. Now, a backlink refers to a link that points back to your website. In Google's eyes, it's kind of like a popularity contest. A good example of this would be if a blog website wrote an article about home remodeling companies and they listed your website URL as a company they recommended. I'd be giving you 1 backlink. I want to call attention to their organic keywords. These are keywords within their content that I was talking about before. For example, Connecticut home renovation. There's approximately 90 people Googling that every single month, and they're in first place. Home remodeling CT, there's approximately 70 people searching for that a month, and they're in roughly second place. Connecticut remodeling contractors, there's another 70 people searching for that a month, okay, and they're a little farther down, but still on the front page. We have kitchen remodeling, Fairfield CT, another 40 people. Remodeling Contractors CT, another 40 people. Kitchen Remodeling CT, another 90 people. I mean, the list goes on and on and on, depending on what towns, what services you want to show up for, etc., right? There's a lot of people searching for these services. This is important. You want to show up in front of them as many times as you can. The more people that see your website and find it, the more likely they are to click on it, call you, and then become a customer. So you want to be in front of these potential customers as much as you can. When we look at your website's ratings, we can see that your UR rating is a little bit high, which is good. But this is a false reading, and this is because it was created on another website. This is transferring over from the platform that you created. The program glitches a little bit, but the reason I know that is because you have no backlinks coming from no websites and you have no organic keywords, okay? So this actually isn't true. You can kind of look at this as more of a 0. And what we're really focusing on is your UR of 10, which is great, but we would really need to bring both of these numbers up with your backlinks and keywords, okay? This means that when people are searching for those important keywords, they're not finding you in the organics, okay? You're not showing up because those words are not on your website. In this video, we went over how to get yourself to show up on that front page. 1, through your home page and how you'd need at least 1,500 words on there. 2, through your UR and DR ratings and how we'd raise those numbers with backlinks. And 3, your backlinks, what the competition has and how to beat them out. Showing Google you have more authority. And if you implemented these strategies today, you could be on the front page of Google. I hope that this was helpful for you, and I look forward to hearing your feedback. Have a great day.